What's up, my friends? This is Tracy, aka the Cremation Lady, and I want to talk about regrets and forgiveness. I'm going to share something that's very personal with you, and that is marriage. Right now, I'm 59. I'll be 60 next year. Well, I'll be 60 this year, and I'm divorced now. I have a new beloved in my life, but the first husband that I had, he was everything that I needed. Now, the reason that I'm thinking of this today is because, there's a bunch of videos going around with the guy that played in the new Lion King. I guess he played Mufasa. I haven't seen the movie yet, but his first name is Aaron. I can't think of the last name. Very handsome, very, very good looking young man. And so I saw a video where he was being interviewed, and in the comments, he had said something about how close he is to his mom, how he loves his mom, and it just feels good to be able to talk to her and stuff like that. And so in the comments, some woman had said, that's a red flag. And I thought, my God, you have to be careful with just believing that just because a man is close to his mom, that it's a red flag, that he's going to be a mama's boy. A lot of times that's what you need to see, is that he has respect for his mom, his dad, his family. And so for me, when I first met my ex-husband, we talked. He was in the Navy. I was in the Navy Reserves at that time. And he would talk about his mom, and he would talk about his stepdad, and then his biological father, and his little adopted baby brother, which he never would refer to him as adopted. He loved everybody in his family without there being really labels, right? So his mom was his mom, but each of his dads were his dads. But one dad is the one that raised him, and that's his stepdad, and the other was his biological father. And he's recently passed. But the little boy, when I met him, was 2 years old, and he just referred to him as his brother, but he was actually adopted by his mother and stepdad. So I love the fact that he had family that he loved, and I just felt like, that was a good sign, that this means that this is going to be a man that's going to be a good husband, and he's going to be good to our children. And I was 1,000% correct. Once I was pregnant with our daughter, he was right there for me. And then once she was born, he was there. And in the middle of the night, there was never a problem with him getting up and helping to change diapers. I had problems breastfeeding. So sometimes I had to express the milk into bottles, and he would sit up and rub my back, and sometimes he, take the bottle and feed the baby. If I couldn't feed from my breast, he would feed the baby with the bottle. He was right there. So again, looking at the fact that he was close to his mother was not a red flag for me. It was a green flag. This is a guy that has love in his heart and has respect for his mom. He's going to respect me as his wife. And I was so grateful for that. And then, I had the same issue with my son. So each of the pregnancies, he was right there. Now, what happened, though, was after giving birth to my son, I think I went through that postpartum depression, and I pulled away. And I just continued to pull away to the point where I just didn't want to be with him anymore. He never did anything wrong. It was not his fault. And I hate that, that is a regret for me, that we didn't do everything to hold that together. He was just the type that was like, hey, if she wants to go, there's nothing I can do to make her stay. And so it ended. And so years later, we're cool, we're friends, everything's cool and stuff. But it is a regret for me, because now at the age of 59, soon to be 60, we would have this would have been our 35th year anniversary. The advantages of being married that long, and I'm just going to say it now, I've been kind of keeping my mouth closed on this part, but we're expecting our first grandbaby this year. And so when my daughter gives birth, she may come here to San Diego, and now everybody needs to come to San Diego, but my ex-husband, he lives in Texas. Her in-laws live in Alabama. So everybody should be coming out here to San Diego. Had we still been married, we would be in one place, which would make life so much easier on our families. And these are things that you don't think about. You know, you live, you learn. And, you know, if I could go back and change something, that would be the one thing that I would change, is putting everything into making that marriage work. Everything into making sure that I didn't disrupt our home. But there's nothing I can do about that now. You know, it's too late. And I'm hoping that as I share this story, if there's somebody out there that is going through a difficult time in their marriage and you have children, that you hear me, you hear my heart, and don't let that happen to your family. Sometimes we get tired of people, and maybe you need a break, but not a permanent one. And then there's those that need a permanent one because whatever, I don't know. But minimize the regrets in your life. Try your best to think of things that you can do to solve temporary feelings, temporary pains. Get help, get counseling, do what you can to hold your family together. It always makes me sad and happy. But when I see people saying, hey, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary or our 40th anniversary, it makes me sad that I should be doing the same thing, but I'm happy for them. It's just that, you know, I should be saying the same thing. This year in October would have been our 35th anniversary. And now, you know, so I'm grateful for the love that I have in my life now. And life happens the way it happens. I mean, we don't know why everything happens. And I honestly, I don't know if there was anything different I could have done. I don't know if life was just destined for me to go on this course that I'm on. But whatever the case, it is the one regret that I have, right? And at the same time, I still love who I am. I still love my family. I'm grateful that we're, you know, my ex-husband and I are still okay with each other. I'm grateful for the love that I do have in my life. There's so much gratitude, but just wanted to say, you know, for you, if there's regrets, you know, forgive yourself. Ask for forgiveness. And if you're the person that got hurt, learn to let that go. Learn to forgive, because as we all live, we continually evolve, we continually change, and you don't know where your life is going to take you. But there's always change. That's all I can think of right now, you guys. So I'm going to end here and ask that you, like I said, forgive yourself, forgive others, and do your best to live a wonderful life. Oh, and he has a pre-need plan as well. So he still has his plan. Me, my kids, all of us, we all have our pre-need plan. It's just part of life. All right, you guys, take it easy. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Ciao for now.